Details continue to emerge about Gabby Petito's final days. A witness claims to have seen Gabby and Brian Laundrie, her then-boyfriend and soon-to-be murderer, during a trip to Moab, Utah on August 12, 2021, just days before Gabby was killed, according to a newly released FBI report. In the report from September 2021, the same month Gabby's body was found, the witness, whose name is redacted, alleged per documents viewed by E! News, he and his family drove by Gabby and Brian, who were parked on the side of the road. And after seeing Brian slap Gabby, the family turned around and parked across the road from the couple in order to make sure Gabby was okay. The document read, "During the time redacted and his family were observing the couple, the male acted like a lunatic, erratically opening and slamming doors and pacing around the van." The witness said Brian appeared to be pleading with Gabby and at one point tried to hug her before she pushed him away. The document continues, "The male ultimately pushed the female's legs into the passenger side of the van, closed her door, and entered the driver's side of the vehicle. The male subsequently put his head between his hands, and both passengers appeared to be crying." The document noted the witness and his family ultimately opted not to call law enforcement. However, per documentation of the case, including Netflix's new docuseries American Murder, Gabby Petito, it's been confirmed police were called on the couple that same day after a witness saw Brian slap Gabby while parked on the shoulder of a road. Body cam footage from the officers would later show Gabby taking responsibility for the altercation. Gabby would ultimately go missing at the end of August, with Brian heading home to Florida without her. After her body was found, authorities determined Gabby had been killed by Brian, with an autopsy report listing her cause of death as a homicide caused by manual strangulation and blunt force trauma to her head and neck. Weeks after returning home to Florida by himself, Brian too would eventually go missing. His skeletal remains were later found in October and his death was ruled a suicide. Near Brian's body was a waterproof bag that contained a notebook in which the 23-year-old had described Gabby's alleged final moments, claiming she'd been injured on a hike and had been begging for an end to her pain, at which point Brian wrote, "I ended her life." However, as detailed in Netflix's American Murder, Gabby Petito, Brian's version of events is believed to be a lie. Gabby's stepfather Jim Schmidt noted in the series, "Not one of the versions of Brian's account was accurate by the findings of Gabby's autopsy. The sole cause of her death was strangulation and nothing remotely or even close to what he said."